Hey guys, go ahead and take this time to work on your warm-up and then come on back to the video to find out what we're going to do for today. Alright, sorry I couldn't be in class today. I sure am missing y'all. Let's talk about what you need to work on today in class. So if you go to reading and go to Unit 1 assignments and scroll to the bottom, you see today's date and deep study of character project. So that's what we're working on today. We are starting a project for Unit 1. So we have the rubric and then this little person. So I'll read you this. Attached is the rubric for the project and the body that you will create your project on. If you want to be extra creative and make it pretty, feel free to do so. You can create this on poster board or PowerPoint. And keep in mind that you should only be using PowerPoint if you are comfortable with PowerPoint. You can use any program or arts and craft materials that you would like. Just make sure that there is a way to turn it into me. Your text evidence should be on a separate sheet of paper or on its own PowerPoint slide. So text evidence is taking a section from your book that supports your thoughts on the character. And you need to include the quote and the page number of the evidence. So here's an example. Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. So that's my quote, and it was from page 1. Alright, so what am I talking about? Let's take a look at the rubric and what you are expected to do on this project. So here's the rubric. You'll just fill it out with your name, your class period, the title of the book that you want to use, your character's name, and the author. So it would be very smart to use the book that you've been reading in class. If you have already read the book and turned it in, you might want to take your time to go get that book again so that you can look at it and look for some text evidence. You can do it on a book that you've already read, but you need to make sure that you have access to that book because you're needing text evidence. So make sure you fill in this top section of your character's name and the book title. It's a good idea to use your book's protagonist or the main character because we know that he or she will have all of these items. So what needs to be on this project? Here it is, and I'm going to go over it. So on the character's head, which look back at this, on the character's head, so this part I would stick out of the head because you're going to need 3 things on here. So in the character's head, you're going to put 3 conflicts that pressure your character throughout the story. So you need to pick 3 things that are pressuring your character throughout the story, and you're also going to provide text evidence for each conflict. Now, if you do both of those things, you get full credit, which is 12 points. We're not even going to go over this section because I know you're going to get full credit and do the 3 pressures and the text evidence. So in the character's heart, so on the body, you'll draw a heart. And on the heart, you need to put 1 character's internal feelings about an event or their feelings about an additional character. So you're going to put the character's feelings about an event or an additional character, and you will also provide text evidence for that as well. So that's the heart. And on their right leg right here, you are going to put 3 likable character traits and provide text evidence. And on the left leg, you're going to put 3 less likable character traits and provide text evidence. Those are both worth 12 points. And then on the character's feet, so you have the feet right here. And on the feet, you're going to put 2 themes from your story. So on one foot, you'll put a theme, and then on one foot, you'll put another theme. And you will provide text evidence for the theme that supports the theme. And then in the character's hands, so in each hand, you are going to put an object and a reason why it is important to your character. So if I was doing Percy Jackson, one of the things that I could put in their